Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Ethically Attract Higher Paying Clients Without Being Pushy or Salesy. Now today I'm going to jump into the way back machine. Did you see that? It was so way back. You can't even see me. X-Horse. I'm right here. We're jumping into the way back machine here today, and that has to do with Zig Ziglar, okay? As you know, Zig Ziglar, absolutely great in terms of motivation and inspiration and good stuff. And one of the points that he made is actually a great quote. He says, "Are you buying what you're selling?" Okay? Are you buying what you're selling? And this is interesting when it comes to getting higher paying clients, I think, because for a lot of people, what I've noticed is they want to have a conversation about what others need to do. They want to have a conversation about what you need to do. They want to have a conversation about how you need to do better, how you need to move forward, how you need to grow, how you need to, do all this. I run into all kinds of people who say, "Oh, I just want to have a person who's super committed and super moving and super ready and super this." And, and that's great. Like, that's totally fine, all right? But here's the question that Zig Ziglar would be asking. If you don't mind, I'm going to point it to that process, which is, are you buying what you're selling? Are you the type of person who is growing and developing? Are you the type of person who is open-minded and coachable? Are you the kind of person who embodies your service? A lot of people, a friend of mine actually said this to me a while back. He says, "Brian, every time I talk to you, you're either launching something or just finished launching." I'm like, what do you think I do here? You think I just talk about marketing? You think I just talk about client acquisition? You think I just, watch NBA League Pass and then fit some coaching calls in between and hopefully I can fool enough people into building a business? But for a lot of coaches, that's maybe not intentionally what they do, but that's the end result. They don't actually grow themselves, okay? So if you're looking to kind of come from that Zig Ziglar, motif in terms of are you buying what you're selling, or if you're not maybe exactly sure, I got a few questions for you. First of all, does it look like, when was the last class that you've actually taken? Either a book, class, webinar, whatever. When was the last class you actually have taken? Secondly, when was the last new idea that you actually gave somebody else credit for? All right. I had a lady up in Canada. I sent out a post. She saw the post and then took it as her own and then acted like she didn't know where it's coming from. She's probably not going to be too successful, right? So when was the last time you read when was the last time you took a class, a webinar, something like that? When was the last time you had a new idea that you gave credit to somebody else for? Okay. And at the end of the day, would you be the type of person, here's the real killer question, would you be the type of person that if you were a coach, you would want to hire as a client? Not a lot of people ask that of themselves. Are you the type of person who, if you were a coach, you would want to hire as a client? And that really, really gets into it. And if it's not, boy, I'll tell you what, I would encourage you to do some different things. I would encourage you to download some videos, take a look at some training stuff. We've got a group, a free Facebook group, how to get higher paying coaching clients. You're more than welcome to jump on that. That's a freebie deal, okay? But get yourself into action, because here's the thing. I see a ton of people try to move forward while staying the same. They want to be able to essentially be the same person while attracting more people who want themselves to move forward. Well, you know what? It's just like the Bible says. You don't get apples from a pear tree, and you don't get actionable people who want to move forward while you stay the same. All right. So if you're kind of figuring out, boy, you know what? I'm having some challenge with my practice. Things aren't really moving as well as I thought. I'm doing a lot of different things, but still not kicking in. Just go back to old school Zig Ziglar. Are you buying what you're selling? Because if the answer is no, that's probably one of the reasons why you're not being able to get as many higher paying clients as you'd like. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.